Example 5. The Foodpanda delivery pricing rate RS is represented by this piecewise function, where S denotes the distance traveled in kilometers. The graph of RS is shown below. This is the graph of RS, where when the distance of travel is from 0 to 10, so the price rate for the Foodpanda delivery is 5 ringgit. Next, when the distance is from 10, more than 10 and less than and equal to 15, the price rate is 7 ringgit. Next, when the distance is 15, more than 15 and less than and equal to 20, the price rate is 10 ringgit. And when the distance is from more than 20 and less than and equal to 25, the price rate is 14 ringgit. So, the question in part A need us to find the limit of Rx as x approaches to 10 from the right. For the part B, we need to find the limit of Rx as x approaches 20 from the left. So we solve for the part A first, where for the step 1, we need to understand the problem first. We need to find the limit of Rs as x approaches to 10 from the right based on the given graph of Rs. So, for the step 2, we devise a plan. Based on the graph, as x value approaches 10 from the right, the value of Rs approach a limit of 7. So, we go back to the graph. We can see that as x value approaches 10 from the right, the value of Rs approach a limit of 7. Okay, we can see at this point, okay, 7. When the x value approaches 10 from the right, this is the right side, the value of Rs is equal to 7. So, for the step 3, we carry out the plan. Thus, we describe this limiting behavior by writing limit of Rs as x approaches 10 from the right is equal to 7. So, we read the expression as the limit of Rs as x approaches 10 from the right is 7. So, it is the answer. So, the next step, which is the last step, we look back where we can check the answer by referring to the graph again. We can see that as x approaches to 10 from the right, the value of Rx are 7. So, we denote this limit by writing again limit of Rx as x approaches to 10 from the right equal to 7. Next, we move to the part B. Same goes to the part A, but in the part B, we need to find the limit of Rs where x is approaching to 20 from the left based on the given graph of Rx. So, we devise a plan where we can see on the graph as x value approaches 20 from the left, the value of Rs approach a limit of 10. Okay, we move to the graph. We can see that as x values approaches 20 from the left, which is this line, the value of Rs approach a limit of 10. Okay, we can see from this line, the Rs approach a limit of 10. So we carry out the plan by describe this limiting behavior by writing limit of Rs as s approaches 20 from the left equal to 10. So we read the expression as the limit of Rs as s approaches 20 from the left is equal to 10. So this is the answer for this part. And for the step 4, we look back by check the answer by referring to the graph again. We can see that as s approaches 20 from the left, the value of Rs are 10. So we denote this limit by writing limit of Rs as s approaches 20 from the left is equal to 10.